Good afternoon, class and professor. My name is Marlena Merchant. Today I will be talking about fixed extinguishing systems in the workplace. On an average day, over 200 fires occur in the United States workplace. Annually, those fires kill 200 workers, injure 5,000 more, and cost American businesses well over $2 billion. This is what a workplace fire could look like. Have any of you in the class ever been a part of a workplace fire? Have you ever needed to use any fire prevention or protection equipment before? What about training? Has anyone been trained at work in case of a fire? My goal is to provide the class with the appropriate knowledge on the OSHA standard of fixed extinguishing systems in the workplace. The fixed extinguishing system is under the subpart title Fire Protection and standard number 1910.160. The following information will be coming from the Occupational Safety and Health Administration. These are the standards that are to be upheld in the workplace. Have you ever seen a fixed extinguishing system? You probably haven't. A lot of them are embedded into the walls in the workplace. The following slide shows you what a fixed extinguishing system could look like. Fixed extinguishing systems consist of all fixed extinguishing systems installed to meet a particular OSHA standard. These systems are meant to protect not only the employees of the workplace, but also the equipment and materials inside by controlling the fire or extinguishing it. They also have to be effective at all extreme temperatures, whether it's super hot or super cold. What if the extinguishing system becomes inoperable? The employees of the workplace should notify their employer as soon as possible. The employer must notify all employees and take the necessary precautions for their safety. The trained personnel then is responsible for fixing the fixed extinguishing system. When a fixed extinguishing system is inoperable, it is the employer's responsibility to make sure that in the alarm system that all employees can hear. How can you know if a system is running inoperably? Well, there are a few things you can do. Run annual testing, check for repairs, maintain the system, do daily checkups, inspections, and reviews. When a system is running inoperable, the employer must have signs posted up where the system is and have safeguards. On the slide, this is what you might see. Here is the safety sign, and here are safeguards on the systems. When an inspection is done on the system, it is mandatory that dates are recorded on the container, on a tag attached to the container, or in a central location. A record of the last semi-annual check shall be maintained until the container is checked again or for the life of the container, whichever is less. Now you might wonder who is responsible for all this training that needs to be done to keep the systems up to par. The employer shall train employees designated to inspect, maintain, operate, or repair fixed extinguishing systems, and annually review their training to keep them up to date in the functions they are to perform. Employers are also to make sure that there is at least one manual station is provided for discharge activation of each fixed extinguishing system, as well as personal protective equipment, or known as PPE, in case of a hazardous situation with the system. And as always, there should be an emergency action plan put into place. The following slide is on what could be on an emergency action plan. You first will have the reporting of danger, evacuation, how to account for all employees, and the procedures to follow by employees when it's trying to help somebody to escape or give them medical assistance. Unfortunately, there are dozens of ways for workplace fires to start. Chemicals, electricity, flammable liquids, combustible materials, compressed gases, smoking, even poor housekeeping, and we must be ready for it all. If there is anything to remember from this presentation today, it is that we need to protect against a potential fire hazard in the workplace by planning for disaster, running the proper tests, having employees trained and ready for a disaster, and knowing what employees should expect out of their employers. With knowing the information and beginning prepared for the disasters, we can reduce the number of workplace fires. Is there any questions, comments, or concerns? I'd be happy to try and answer any of them. Thank you.